When you got there, did you try to kiss or touch a black stone? He's going to say yes. Facing the black stone at the start of the tawaf while uttering takbir, Allahu Akbar. And
Welcome to Christianity over Islam. In today's video, we have a powerful debate between Shamoun and a young Muslim boy who thought Islam was perfect until he met Sam. Watch as they go head to head and see how the conversation unfolds.
what's your background? You're 17, but what's like your religious background?
So I kind of just like looked into Christianity like a year ago. My parents aren't Christian or anything. I saw people online talking about Christianity, and it kind of just like, I got influenced by stuff like that. I started praying. I got a Bible. Admittedly, didn't probably read it as much as I should have, but I've had people making good points about Islam. I think it's just a good idea to be like open-minded and have an open heart.
Yeah, there is no good points. You may think they're good because you're young. You do not know. Islam has no good points. Jesus Christ is Lord. Muhammad is dead under the feet of Jesus.
Have you spoke with Sneeko, and like, why do you think he became a Muslim?
Well, for the same reason, many people, almost like you, almost fell into, because they present an Islam that sounds rational, coherent, and simple, because they don't tell you all about Islam. They cover a lot of its aspects. So when it says there's only one God and he's not 3 in 1 and 1 in 3 and God didn't become a man and die, oh wow, that sounds, yeah. And you know, Jesus just a man, but he's one of the greatest. We love him. Oh, you do believe in Jesus? And we honor his mother. You know, he's born a virgin. Wow, sign me up. But then when you study it, you go, damn. For example, Uthman ibn Farouk, this guy, Muslim metaphysician, Muhammad Hijab, they're Salafi Muslims. Now, if you don't know what Salafi Islam is, they actually believe Allah has 2 right hands, he has a foot, he has a shin, he has fingers, he has gonads. They'll say he actually has these characteristics. They're unlike anything in creation, but he has them, and it's not metaphorical. So you understand what they believe about their God? Their God has 2 right hands.
How?
They'll tell you, Allahu Alam, only Allah knows, Billa Kayfa, meaning we don't know how, we know this is who he is. We don't question Allah, we don't get into it. So when you're talking about, man, logical, did they tell you this is what they believe?
Yeah, I don't know. That just seems like silly. Like, why would he have those features?
The most stupidest irrational religion is Islam. In fact, I'll show you something else about it. Did you know that Muhammad kissed the black stone and touched it? And he said, when you go to Kaaba, you kiss the black stone, touch it, it erases your sin, it'll come to life and intercede for you.
A black stone? Why would that erase your sin?
Ask Muhammad when you see him on the Day of Judgment.
Yeah, that just doesn't make any sense at all. Like, why would you want to kiss a stone? Is that something that like all Muslims like have to do like to this day?
It's called sunnah, meaning you have to perform the Hajj or it's Hajj. Hajj means you have 6 pillars of Islam. Number 1 pillar that you must confess, Shahada Kalima, pillar number 1. That's where they'll have you say, I bear witness, there is no Satan but Allah, and Muhammad is the messenger of Satan.
You say there is no Satan but Allah?
I'm sorry, I get it confused.
Okay.
They will tell you that you have to say this. This is the first pillar. I bear witness, there is no God but Allah, and I bear witness Muhammad is his messenger. That's pillar number 1. 6 pillars. Pillar number 2, you must perform the 5 daily prayers. Salah, 5 daily prayers. Pillar number 3, you must fast, Sawm, in the month of Ramadan. Pillar number 4, you must perform pilgrimage, Hajj, to Mecca to perform these rites once in your lifetime if you can afford it. Pillar number 5, you give charity, zakat, sadaqah. 6th pillar, you must do jihad.
Yeah.
So what was one of the pillars? Hajj, pilgrimage, meaning once in your lifetime, if you can afford it, you must go to Mecca, run around the Kaaba, counterclockwise 7 times, run between Safa and Marwa 7 times, throw 7 stones, and all the other rites. In those practices, Muhammad said, when you get to the 2 corners, 1 black stone corner, where the black stone is, try to kiss it, or at least touch it. But if you can't get near it because of the crowd, try to touch it with a stick, or at least symbolize kissing it.
So is this something that like Sneeko has done too? Because I saw he went to Mecca. Did he he ran around 7 times and went and touched a stone? Yes, he has to. Here, let me show it to you. Yes. What? Yes, brother. My young brother. Here's the article. Yes, you have to do it. It's Sunnah, brother. Sunnah. Oh my God. Here, let me get you the article, brother. I have a lot of articles on this. Sunnah, brother. And then again, don't mention me. I'm not important. Say, dude, can you explain why you guys kicked the black stone? Oh, Isaiah did it. No, he didn't. But okay, fine. I'm not talking about Isaiah, which he didn't. But can you explain to me? Here, let me show you. Black stone. Right here. I have a lot of articles, but this one is to the point. Let's see. The black stone. Look at what the pagans used to do right here. Sahih Bukhari, right? Watch here. We narrated, 1 second, brother. Let me get here. Narrated Abu Raja al-Utaridi. We used to worship stones. See? The pagans. This is an admission by Muslim source. By the way, so you know I'm quoting a Muslim source right here. Search truth.com. Muslims don't actually worship stones, right?
No. This is talking about the pagans.
Right.
But understand, who venerated stones and kissed them? The pagans, right?
Yeah.
So why did Muhammad do it after he became a monotheist?
Couldn't tell you.
Neither can they. But anyway, I'm going to show it to you. We used to worship stones, and when we found a better stone than the first one, we would throw the first one and take the latter. So you get the idea. We pagans used to worship stones because they believed the stones were symbols of gods. All right, Muslims say, no, we don't worship idols. Okay, but hold on. Here you go. Sahih Bukhari, Volume 2, Book 26, number 667. You click here. Here it is, Muslim website. Narrated Abbas bin Rabi'a, Umar is the second caliph. He was Muhammad's father-in-law, because Muhammad married his daughter, came near the black stone and kissed it. Why? And said, no doubt, I know that you are a stone and can neither benefit anyone nor harm anyone. Had I not seen Allah's apostle kissing you, I would not have kissed you. Why the hell would Muhammad kiss the stone? So that now those who go and perform pilgrimage have to kiss it too. See, they didn't tell you this, huh?
No, I heard nothing about this, to be honest.
Wow, I'm shocked. No, I'm not. They'll give you a sanitized version of Islam. Okay, but now watch here. This is a long quote, but it's worth quoting. It is sunnah, meaning something, right, recommended to do. To perform certain acts in tawaf. Tawaf means when you go around the Kaaba, as given below. So what do you do when you go to Mecca? What Sneeko did ask him and say, hey, Sneeko, when you got there, did you try to kiss or touch a black stone? He's going to say yes. Facing the black stone at the start of the tawaf while uttering takbir, Allahu Akbar, and tahleel, la ilaha, la il shaitan illallah, and raising one's hands as they are raised in prayers, and if possible, touching it with both hands and kissing it quietly and placing one's cheek on it. If you can get that close enough, touch it with both hands, kiss it, and put your cheek in it. So I did a video imitating it. So you ready to see my video?
Let's see.
Okay. Now, this got Muslims very happy with me. Black stone,
it didn't. I feel like it didn't get them very happy.
No, of course it didn't, man. If they could, they would kill us all. In Islamic country where Sharia is implemented, all of us would be beheaded. We're supposed to be killed. Let me see if I can find the black stone. Here it is.
And then after this, I probably got to go. I haven't had breakfast yet, but...
All right, I'm going to give it to you, but let me know when we come back and talk about, because I want to talk about Muhammad allowing jihadis to rape married women they've taken captive. Do you have a few minutes on that one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, here it is right here. I'm going to show it to you, but let me just show you me kissing black stone. We'll come back. Let me know, because I want to talk about Islamic theology. It's pagan. Okay, hold on, right here. This is the black stone. I know, it's sunnah to kiss a black stone. So this is the black stone. Okay? Now, people are going to think I'm crazy, Butch, because I'm going to start doubting sounds. So follow me. Okay, ready, Butch? He said, when you come to the black stone, put your lips on and start weeping. Let's do it together, Butch, you and me. Hold on. That's what Muhammad said to do. Hey, leave me some room, dude. Let me kiss it too. Selfish pig. Hey, Butch. Hey, that was a little too much tongue action, Butch. You're not supposed to lick me. All right, now, was I making fun of Muhammad? Yes. Why? Because I'm doing what he said. What did he say? Watch here. I'm going to show you. Let's go back to the article right here. You kiss it and weep on it. Here, let me find the weeping. Okay, tears. Here. Omar, this is a place where one should shed tears. And then Ibn Umar said, Allah's messenger faced the black stone, touched it, and then placed his lips on it and wept for a long time. So I wasn't lying. I was actually doing what Muhammad did. He kissed the black stone and he wept. This makes you cry. Okay. Now let me end it with rape. Islamic rape. Okay, watch here. All right. Right here. But come back anytime, today, this week, Lord willing, to talk about Islamic theology versus Christian theology and who Jesus claimed to be. So let me know if you're free later. Come on. Just Skype me or whatever. Because I'm going to show you all the paganism in Islam, idolatry in Islam, and why the historical Jesus claimed to be God in the flesh. Very simple. And that even the Quran confirms the Bible's the incorrupt word of God. That's in the Quran. But again, I want to show you, you're not just signing up for theology. You're signing up for religion that sanctions pedophilia, rape, and other immoral acts such as the abolishment of adoption. Too much material. We go slow, and now you can upload this to your YouTube channel. You can watch it over again. But like I said, if you ask Muslims, say, don't make it about Sam Shamoun. I don't care about Sam Shamoun. Deal with these citations. Look, he's giving me sunnah.com. Can you deal with the references? Forget him. He's not important. I want to know, how are you going to explain this? Now watch it. You got the link, right? I sent it to you?
Let me check. Yes, I have it, yeah.
Save the materials, click on them. Now, according to chapter 4, verse 24, Muslims are forbidden having sex with certain groups. One of them here, I don't need to read all of it, but I'm going to show you the authentic traditions of Muhammad, when and why this was composed. Also forbidden you are women already married. You cannot have sex with a married woman, except those captives and slaves whom your right hands possess. You understand what that means?
Yes.
You cannot have sex with a married woman unless you've taken her captive, she's her slave, then you can. Now, what's the context? Well, here you go. I'm going to now click. So you see I'm not lying. Sunnah.com. It's in the article. You click. Here it is. Okay. Now I'm going to ask you, can you read this chapter subheading for me?
Yeah, it is permissible to have intercourse with a female captive after it is established that she is not pregnant. Yeah, that's crazy. And if she has a husband, then her marriage is annulled when she is captured. So wait, can you just like go around to any woman on the street, like kidnap her, capture her, and have sex with her?
Well,
that's okay.
Theoretically, you're supposed to have a caliphate, a caliph ordering jihad. The context is the caliph says, all right, we're now going to expand Islam militarily. We're going to go to countries. We're going to conquer them. And in battle, if you find women, you can rape them and sell them. Historically, this is what Muslims have been doing. In fact, do not take my word for it. You do go online, Google Boko Haram in Nigeria. They're a group of Muslim terrorists right now in Nigeria. They're capturing Christian girls and raping them and enslaving them and murdering Christian pastors and burning down churches in Nigeria. It's happening. Don't take my word for it. Boko, B-O-K-O, Haram, H-A-R-A-M, taking Christian girls captives. This is the filthy cancer of Muhammad, this scum bastard, who, because of his religion, for 1,400 years, there have been Jews. Oh, in fact, right now, I'll show you. On YouTube, there's a group of people living in Iraq called Yazidi. When Al-Qaeda and ICE went into Iraq, they were capturing Yazidi women and they were raping them. Here, you just go to YouTube. You put in, right now, recently, Yazidi women, ISIS, you put ISIS right here. Boom. Yazidi women, slaves of the caliphate. Right now, recently, testimonies. Escaping ISIS. Yazidi woman described ISIS captivity. Yazidi woman held captive by ISIS and how she was kidnapped at just 14. And right now in Egypt, if you watch the comment section, and I'm going to show you, we're going to read that hadith real quickly. There are Egyptian Christian, Coptic Christian in my comment section. Right now in Egypt, right now, ask them, there are Coptic Christian girls who Muslim men kidnap, take them away, and then have them call their parents saying, oh, I've become Muslim and I'm married to this man, so you have to accept it. Do you think really that's what they did it out of their free will?
No.
In fact, if you see the comments, you'll see, you Egyptian Christians, you Coptics, am I lying? Go to Google it right now. In Egypt, young Christian girls are being kidnapped by Muslims because it's Muslim majority, being stolen against their will.
I saw a thumbnail too that said she was raped every single day for 2 years.
Okay, thank you. But why? Islam permits this. Now again, let's finish the hadith and then we can go. Right here. Okay, so you read that part, right?
Right.
Okay, but now read I'll read it because it's Arabic. But here, this is Sahih Muslim. Sahih means sound. The two most authentic collections of traditions are Sahih al-Bukhari, Sahih Muslim. So right there, and this is Sunnah.com. It's not a Christian site. Watch here. Abu Sayyid al-Khudri reported that at the Battle of Hunayn, Allah's messenger sent an army to Al-Tas and encountered the enemy and fought with them. Having overcome them and taken them captives, the companions of Allah's messenger, companions of Muhammad, seemed to refrain from having intercourse with captive women. Why? Because of their husbands being polytheists. So they're married to pagan men, their husbands are alive, and we don't want to sleep with pagan women. But what did Allah say? Allah sent down regarding that, and women already married, except those whom your right hands possess. In other words, no, you can, don't worry about it, they're yours. I.e., they were lawful for them when their iddah period came to an end. The condition is just make sure they're not pregnant already. Because if they're pregnant and you rape them, you won't know if it's your child or their husband's. So I want to ask you a question. If you have a caliphate right now coming to your area, because it's happening, I'm not lying, Al-Qaeda, ICE, ISIL, Boko Haram, they're doing it right now. The Taliban, they're doing it right now, okay? If a Muslim attacks your area, they can take you captive, your father captive, your mother captive. While your mother's in captivity, they can rape her, sell her off, because she now belongs to them. Are you okay with this filthy scum Muhammad teaching this in his filthy book?
No, that's pretty gross.
Why the hell would you even consider Islam for a second in contrast to the beautiful teachings of Jesus in the New Testament?
Like, I didn't know any of this, to be honest. I'm gonna want to watch your debates with like Muslims on this actual topic, just because I'm not like in a position to refer to this. Like, I want to hear what the referring argument would be.
Go watch Daniel Hakikachu admitting child pedophilia. In fact, here I'm gonna give you one more website.
I'm gonna watch your full thing on Fresh and Fit too, because I think I just saw like a little bit of it.
Yeah, watch it.
Who are you debating on there?
This guy, Daniel Hakikachu. It's right here. This guy. But now, why is he interesting? He has no shame. He admits it. Yeah, child marriages should be sanctioned. He admits it. I'm not lying to you. Here, I'm going to give you a channel, Prostate Prophet. This guy is a former Muslim who's on his way to becoming Christian. His wife was an atheist. She became a Christian. And he does live streams several times with David Wood. David Wood is my guy. He's one of the best apologists refuting Islam. You go here, watch his debate with Daniel Hakikachu, or put in here, pedophilia. I'm going to give you the link, pedophilia. And you will see the debate, and they will play clips from him saying, yeah, child marriage is valid, and you shouldn't be against child marriages. Quoting him because he had a debate on this with Inspiring Philosophy. Let me find it for you. Inspiring Philosophy, IP. They debated on this. Daniel, watch here. David with Inspiring Philosophy react to Daniel Hakikachu and Apostate Prophet debate. Is child marriage acceptable? Right here. Let me send you the link. Child marriage acceptable? He had a debate with Daniel Hakikachu and he said, yeah. Islam says it. Yeah, it's all sanctioned by law and we should not sanction against it. See? There you go. So you have honest. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was showing you the screen. My apologies. You didn't see the screen. This was it. I apologize because
I thought you were sending the link.
Okay, yeah, right here. So you have Muslims like him who are saying, yeah, Islam teaches it, and we have no business condemning it. And so this guy, Inspiring Philosophy, and Daniel Hakikachu had a debate. Let me get that debate itself. Inspiring Philosophy, child marriages, right here. Inspiring Philosophy, child marriages, right here. Is child marriage acceptable? Islam versus Christianity. Let me get you the link here. Right there. You're going to hear the Muslims saying, yes, it is permissible, it is sanctioned by law, and there's nothing wrong with it. And studies show it. So this guy, Inspiring Philosophy, obliterates him by showing where he lied and misquoted those studies. Okay? There you go. Muslim lies about child marriage. Just go scroll down, all right? I gave you the link. Now let me know whenever you're free and you want to talk about theology more, because Islam is filthy. It's filthy. Even if Islam had the most beautiful theology, its morality would force me to become an agnostic atheist if Christianity wasn't true. If Christianity wasn't true, if I became Muslim, it would be for the sex and money. But that means I'm a sick demon like Andrew Tate. But if I had some moral decency, if Christianity wasn't true, Islam would not be an option because of how filthy, wicked, immoral Muhammad was and the filthy, wicked immorality of Islam. I'd rather be Buddhist.
I mean, I don't know if Andrew Tate did it just like for like money. I don't think you'd want to do it.
No, Andrew Tate did it because it gratified his desires. Andrew Tate was already a womanizer, right? Who beat women, controlled women, and he's all about the thug love. You sure? Don't be attracted to that lifestyle. Islam feeds into it because Islam, you can have up to 4 wives, unlimited sex slaves, and if they act out of line, you can beat them in submission. Did they tell you that?
Is that actually a thing? I heard that you got 4 wives, but does it say you can actually beat them?
You mean chapter 4, verse 34 is not in your Quran? Say what? What? Shoot, homie. Homie, don't play that, dude. Say what? Does it actually say that? Say what? Hold on, bro. 434, man. Shoot. You mean what? Shoot. Come here, man. Let's zoom in, bro. Here you go. Men are in charge of women. Picked up. Because Allah had made one of them to excel the other. Because they spend their property. So good women are the obedient, guarding in secret that which Allah had guarded. As for those from whom you fear rebellion, admonish them, banish them to beds apart, and scourge them. Idribuhunna. Now, how about here? Now, notice, beat them, but he puts the words lightly in parentheses, right?
Right. Yeah, beat them lightly. What does that even mean? Like a little spanking?
Exactly.
Like,
but the word lightly is not in the text. That's why I put in parentheses. How about Talali Khan? Admonish them, refuse them, and beat them. But notice they have to put lightly in parentheses.
Yeah.
That's not in the text. How about this one? Beat them. Say what? This is a Muslim, Shakir, Shirali. Chastise them. All right. What? Then you may, at the last alternate, beat them. Damn, homie. Where'd you mean it's not in the Quran, homie? Homie, don't play that. Arbery. And beat them, homie. Which is ironic because they slander me, say I'm a white beater. They think I'm Muhammad, the filthy dog who beat Aisha. But anyway, Palmer. Watch here. And beat them, homie. Homie, don't play that. How about here? Rodwell. Scourge them. Idribuhunna. Oh, yeah, still not convinced? Chastise them. Homie, don't play that. Who lied to you and told you it's not in the Quran? Homie? And I got a lot of hadiths to show you, but obviously you got to go eat. Reach out to me if you want to talk about white beating, if you want to talk about theology, or you want to talk about Muhammad lusting for a married woman and destroying adoption. But you tell me, because if you're sincere and honest, even if you don't become a Christian or don't remain a Christian, you can't be a Muslim. If you refuse Christianity, even though Jesus is alive, even Muslims say he's alive, Muhammad is dead, and you're only up salvation, you do not become Muslim, go be a Buddhist. Buddhism is much better than Islam, right? But no, the only hope of salvation is Jesus, because Jesus says in John 14, verse 6, John 14, verse 6, Jesus answered him and said, I am the way
to the Father,
and the truth and the life. There's no life apart from him. No man comes to the Father except through me. But anyway, you come back and let me know if you want to discuss on whatever topic on Skype. All right, young man?
Okay.
Save the articles.
All right. I think when I do come back, because I would love to come back on and talk. I think it'll have to be another day because I am kind of
anytime
for the rest of my day. But I really do appreciate it.
Say, hey, Sam says, join me. Tell a Muslim saying, hey, Sam, tell Uthman. Say, Uthman, can you join me and refute Sam? You bring any Muslim. I'm telling you, see, it's recorded. So if I'm lying, you got to record it. Say, Sam is open to having any of you Muslims join me so you can respond because I don't know any better. Watch how they're going to, like Aisha did with her dolls. All right?
Okay. All right. Well, God bless you very much for taking the time to do this. And you definitely made me think different. So
God bless you. Take care.
Okay. Take care.
The young Muslim man begins by explaining his background, mentioning his exposure to Christianity over the past year. He indicates that he is open-minded and is exploring different perspectives, which is a positive trait for someone his age. His youth and relative inexperience with religious texts and debates are evident. Shamoun quickly pivots to critique the young man's openness to Islam, suggesting that the young Muslim man is unaware of the problematic aspects of the faith. He argues that Islam is presented in a way that may seem rational and appealing but lacks depth upon closer examination. Shamoun emphasizes the anthropomorphic descriptions of God in Islamic theology, specifically referring to the belief that Allah has physical attributes, for example, 2 right hands, a foot. He challenges the coherence of these beliefs and highlights the contradiction between Islamic monotheism and these descriptions, which may be perplexing to those who view God in a strictly abstract manner. The discussion then shifts to specific Islamic practices, particularly the kissing of the black stone at the Kaaba. Shamoun presents this act as illogical, questioning the rationale behind such a ritual and drawing parallels to pagan practices of worshipping stones. He emphasizes the historical context of stone worship among pagans and questions why such practices were adopted in Islam. Shamoun lists the 5 pillars of Islam, highlighting their significance in Islamic practice. He critiques the Shahada, the declaration of faith, and stresses the importance of understanding what is required of Muslims. His approach here is to frame these practices in a negative light, portraying them as ritualistic without true spiritual substance. Throughout the debate, Shamoun continuously challenges the young man's understanding of Islam, posing rhetorical questions and pressing for clarity on why certain beliefs and practices exist. This technique serves to put the young man on the defensive, emphasizing the perceived inconsistencies in Islamic beliefs. The mention of Sniko, a known figure who has discussed Islam, serves to connect the young man's understanding with broader conversations about faith in popular culture. Shamoun uses this reference to emphasize that even those who are influential can misunderstand or misrepresent Islamic beliefs. Shamoun's style is assertive and confrontational, often employing sarcasm and rhetorical questions to undermine the young man's confidence in his beliefs. This can be effective in debate but may alienate listeners who are more receptive to empathetic dialogue. The young Muslim man appears somewhat overwhelmed and unsure, particularly when faced with complex theological arguments and historical critiques. His responses show a desire to engage, but his lack of in-depth knowledge makes it challenging for him to provide counter-arguments. The debate illustrates a clash between philosophical inquiry and theological assertion. Shamoun focuses on logical consistency and historical context, while the young man seems to be in a stage of faith exploration, where emotional and spiritual connections are more significant than logical dissection. This debate highlights the complexities of interfaith dialogue, particularly between Christianity and Islam. Shamoun's critique focuses on logical inconsistencies within Islamic beliefs and practices, while the young Muslim man expresses a desire to explore and understand faith more deeply. The interaction illustrates the challenges faced by individuals who are in the process of exploring their beliefs and the importance of having knowledgeable and respectful discussions about faith. If you have specific areas you'd like to delve deeper into or other aspects of the debate you'd like to analyze, let me know in the comment section. That wraps up today's debate. What do you think? Did Sam change his mind, or is the young Muslim standing strong in his faith? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Manifest Live content. See you in the next video.